Just want to show you a couple things on this boat, Keith, so that you can use it and enjoy it. First thing you have to do, obviously, is turn the master power on. It's not on the dash. It's actually in here underneath the seat in the back. And you just turn the switch all the way over to the yellow, and that'll get the power on. And then you have to come over to the dash, and you'll see a key switch, and that's got to be on. Once you do that, the dash will fire up, and you'll be ready to go. The dash has some key features I want to show you. You got the home screen, which we're on. You got the GPS screen, which will show you the map. You got the music screen, and you got the rocker screen. And the rocker screen lets you turn on the lighting. That's on, that's off, on. You've got, mood lighting, which is your speaker rings and your blue LEDs around in your speakers and in your courtesy lights. You got under rail lights which shine on the logos outside. Arch light, which is upstairs here on the arch. See those on. Under deck is the perimeter lighting goes around at night. You can see it looks like you're a policeman. And underwater lighting also, you can turn that on and off. You don't want to have those on, the underwater lights. You don't want to have the underwater lights on or off out of the water because it's hard on them. So turn that back off. Now, one thing people have trouble with on these particular dashes is learning how to use the Bluetooth, and it's really kind of aggravating. But what you do is you go to the music screen and you go to the center of the screen and you pull down, and you'll see it's connected to my phone, and you hit that box right there. And when you're getting ready to hook your phone to it, you'll have to hit scan for new devices. Your phone will come up and you pick it. But the trick is kind of a sneaky little trick, is that it's up here at the top, and people kind of don't really understand why that. I don't either, but there's three little vague bars right there, and that's how you get to the Bluetooth. So just keep that in the back of your mind. It's got a good stereo. I'll play some for you. Let's see here. Let me get my music to work on my phone. Oh, it won't work because I'm videoing. Never mind. Anyway, that gets you going in the dash. There is some more tunability in this dash in that you can come over here and you hit sound control, and it's got a volume control, and you can also set the presets for the equalizer on every single zone of this stereo, which is pretty tricky. It's pretty cool. And then also you can change your source over here on this section, like we're on Bluetooth now, but you could go to AM or FM. You hit those three bars right there to do that. Then if you want to, again, go to sound control, or you can play a file off of a USB port, but you're probably never going to do that. So that's got that. Back to the rockers again. We got mood lighting, under rail, arch, under deck, and underwater. Now, turn that back off. You got these bars down here, which lets you change some settings that you probably are not going to fool with, but in the event that you have to turn off a check engine light or anything like that, you can do it over here. We'll talk about that some other time, but that's what those bars there are for. Back to the home screen. Over here on the dash, you've got a horn button, nav and anchor light, two accessory buttons. I don't know what they go to. Probably one of them may go to this Sirius XM player that the customer installed. I'm not sure if that works or if the subscription's up on it. That's something we'll have to look at a later date. Over here on the other side, you got a place to put your phone. Also got a charging port for a cigarette adapter or a regular traditional USB adapter. And if you don't like the Bluetooth, you like to play off an auxiliary cord, there's a port for that, from your phone to the auxiliary cord. So that's got the majority of the dash down. Down here you got two keys. One key will let you run the power arch up and down. The other key is the ignition key. So the arch won't go up and down unless that key's on. All right, that's got you going. You got an in-floor storage. You've got a place for a changing room. You've got removable drink holders to move around in the boat anywhere you want to put them. And obviously in the back, you've got a pass through to get to the back lounge area to sit back there and watch your buddies swim, or they watch you swim, or whatever. Underneath there's a nice trunk for storage. You can raise that up and you got storage. So up in the arch, you got a nice bimini top, which is a challenge for anybody. So it's easier to run the arch down a little bit where it's easier to handle, and then run it back up once you get the top deployed. And you've got two really nice can speakers there. So that ought to get you started. You know to call me, and we'll iron out anything that is confusing later. Thank you.